When he gets in here, do you want us to just spectate and then you guys kind of walk us through the map?
Oh, I thought you guys walk through the map and just look around, and if you have questions, just ask.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Whatever you prefer. So where should we start?
Just focus on anything that you guys have like made like a point to change, or like, yeah, just some things that you guys really focus on besides just like texture and visibility update.
Yeah, right. Because for the textures and models, it's like very early, so a lot still gonna change.
Yeah.
And I think layout-wise, this is the area that's changed the most. Because also like this used to be like more like also there used to be stairs on both sides.
Yep.
I think there was also like a view or something. Do you remember, Colin?
Well, if you're talking about the 1.6 version, this was an enclosed space when you started as T-spawn, and then I think in the source version I opened it up like this.
You had doorways on. You had like open pathways on either side with pillars, if I remember right.
Right.
Yeah, in 1.6 you were in sort of like a like almost
house. Like a bungalow.
Yeah, just lowered as well. Yeah. And there were like more corridors here as well. I think there was also
yeah, it looks
like
a little bit more
drop.
smoothed out here. Yeah, it looks a lot more smoothed out, like in terms of how you move to each storage area. Just kind of cool.
Yeah. You can still hold the same angles from here though. From here on, it's basically the same.
Yeah. Did that change the timings at all? Have you guys noticed, or?
No, timings are the same.
Okay, that's cool. Why did you guys? I noticed something. You guys changed the sewer placement, the entrance of it for T's. Thoughts on that?
Yeah, the sewer area is like mostly a lot shorter. I'm still gonna add like this wooden area or like a barrier, so you have to break it, so it makes sounds if you go down.
Oh, okay. So there's gonna be a wooden barrier up there. Okay.
Yeah, this was also like in the original.
Yeah.
Cool.
But mostly this is like a lot shorter as well. So like the rotation time were like really long. If you had this,
oh, that's interesting. You can spam through that, like shoot through that. The windows on your left.
Yeah, as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
But again, like we have no idea how it's gonna play out. This is all gonna be decided in the.
Yeah, this is very new. Yeah, this is very interesting. This completely changes
and also
everything.
the wall there, you can like use it for nets.
Oh, it goes through the windows?
Yes.
Very cool. Okay. Well,
it works both ways as well.
That's cool as fuck.
Might be a little bit OP with grenades, like.
Yeah, like a nade stack almost. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because a lot of people do like to op sewers back in the day. They'd run in there, start for a pick, that kind of stuff.
Is the door going to be breakable, or is the door going to be one of the ones that you can't break or like shoot holes in?
What do you think, Colin?
It shouldn't be breakable. It's never been breakable.
Okay.
I personally think the door should swing the other way. I don't know if you have any thoughts on it, but
I think it opens both ways at the moment.
It feels pretty tight. No, I meant like the hinge on this side, my bad. Because it feels pretty claustrophobic trying to come out here. You don't really have much room to work with. Maybe like, I know on the old version, like there was more room over here.
Yeah, push this in. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember which side the hinge is on. I think it is on the other side.
But then if
the
door opens like inwards, then you get like a door in your face if you come from this way.
Yeah, that makes it a little weird.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I actually had a point. I know it's not like properly textured or like you guys haven't finished or anything, but I'm personally not a big fan of stuff like this area right here, where it's like there's nothing visibly there. You just can't get there, and I can kind of even get stuck on it like in here a little bit.
Yeah, maybe the clipping is not like. Yeah, I get what you see.
Yeah. I do think that this is interesting that you guys kind of like made this a more defined angle against the door. I remember it used to be the boxes right there, right? Where it was like a double stack where you could kind of play around the edges. So this is kind of an interesting idea, especially with Molotovs. I feel like it actually makes this position very high risk, high reward, which is cool. Could also make it really
I'm not
unplayable.
Sure if spammable though. What's spammable?
The door, was it spammable in past versions? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
it was fully. Yeah. You could absolutely, you could murder anybody through that door and the old versions without question.
Yeah, you could spam the door. You could also spam from here, if I remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do I don't know if people like that and go.
Yeah, that's actually what I was gonna ask, because I came from like these guys both came from Source, but I came from the 1.6 version. So like, what are you guys thinking of planning like on how spammable are the boxes in these sites gonna be?
Yeah, that's I think Colin.
I mean, they were never really that spammable other than this box right here.
Yeah, that box
Like,
was...
even on mill.
But it gotta be wood, so like maybe like the edge is gonna be spammable. But again, like if it's gonna be like OP, you can always change it. So.
Did you spam this cubby, Eric? I can't remember. I feel like you used to be able to fully shoot through the box, actually. Am I crazy? Am I misremembering that, Eric? I feel like this position right here used to get spammed all the time, even in Source.
Yeah, in 1.6 you can spam through here too. Like you can spam through this one, you could spam through these side boxes, and you can spam through this one to mid.
You could in Source as well, I think. Sorry, I missed your answer before, Eric. Was I crazy or?
I don't think so.
Okay. Like you, maybe.
Also, like, what about this one? Do you think people are gonna be able to spam?
I like this spam. I like being able to spam that.
Spam this. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
You could spam Warden.
No, I think not having this kind of stuff spammable, or like this as well, if that's what was happening 1.6, I think that's good. But yeah, like keeping it like where this is spammable still, so if somebody's like playing behind it, you can clip them. I think the edges should all be clippable. I think that would be good. It'd probably fall in line with how most of the other maps feel.
So I was just testing the skybox to see if you could throw smokes into sight from back here, and you can. That's sweet.
Yeah. You can from a lot of areas though.
Yeah, that's good.
It's the same for mid as well.
If it's going to be hard to throw nades into sights, then having more things spammable, I think, would be a good balance. But because you can throw smokes from back in main here, then yeah, I think that works well.
Do you guys ever...
Smokes are kind of easy, but flashes are harder because it's like a higher wall. Also, what changed on A side is like it's more wide because of Molotovs and everything.
Yeah.
What's with this
lip
right
here?
here?
You can still do it with one Molotov though.
Is this area to kind of define where the bomb site is essentially?
Yeah. It's gonna be like flat. It's not gonna have like a.
Okay, nothing. Okay, yeah, I was curious. That's like my #1 pet peeve. I hate when like random.
Yeah. It's annoying. Yeah, sorry.
It's so awful. Oh yeah, a question about CT spawn. A lot of ratty players, including myself, would get boosted all the time in areas like this to like look at mid. Do you have any plans of having something like that again? Do you remember you used to be able to boost on like
yeah, it was a double head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to get rid of that entirely? I'm not really opposed either way. I was just kind of curious if that was intentional, even thought about it, or you're just like, F it, this looks nicer.
No, we wanted to keep it like really simple, but I don't think we did discuss this boost though.
It wasn't like super crazy. You could actually leave somebody up there. Like you could, I can't remember. It was like you boosted one guy up.
There was also like 2 areas where you can like 2 safe spots almost. There were also like bang-ball, like
okay.
Yeah, with the 2 boards, wooden boards.
Gotcha. Okay.
So maybe it's now gonna be like only like this area.
Oh wow, I really like this area. Holy crap. This looks so much like cleaner.
So nice.
This is so much cleaner. That was the only problem with TUSCAN, like previously, was like the visibility on like these hallways and stuff were so dark. This looks really good. Holy shit. This is cool.
I think the only thing I would change about this B site is like, what do you think about the width of this door up here?
Which one? The cubby one up there?
I feel kind of claustrophobic up in heaven. It seems really tight. Like if you have one guy up here, it's like.
Yeah, it's the same dimensions though, but I get what you mean. But it's like the same dimension as the original.
It feels kind of small for CSGO, but also at the same time, like having certain choke points be smaller, I think is also kind of nice. This site's pretty wide open.
Is like just open this just a bit.
Oh, you mean get rid of this wall?
If I'm here, you can't even get past me. Yeah.
I'm kind of with you, Eric.
I get what you're saying. Like if you kill this column, it matches the width of the door on the other side.
Yeah,
like this door feels a little better.
Yeah, I think it's because they're opposite, right? Like because this one has the chunky boy on this side and that one has the chunky boy on the other.
I mean, honestly, I think exactly what you said would be like awesome. Like make this just a tiny bit deeper so you can still have a pillar to hide behind, just so you're not completely naked from CPL.
Yeah, true. I think. Yeah,
here, run in front of me like you're retaking. Let's just say like I'm opping here, holding long.
You want me to run up where?
You just like come in front of me. No, just right in front of me here.
Okay. Right here?
So you can, okay, so you can't get past me, okay.
Yeah.
This is like the little borders also added to prevent this like angle from middle on B side.
Wait, where is it? Let me see, sorry.
Yeah, this board.
Oh, yeah. Like, cause you used to have to, like, didn't you have to jump, right? You just had to jump.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now also like if someone's like hiding there, you can also like.
It's a nice, yeah, I like that. Smooths it out a little bit.
This is
Yeah.
small tweak. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of stuff's like nice changes. Subtle quality of life shit.
No, that is actually nice. I completely forgot. Like, I like saw this and I was like, man, this is like something
Yeah,
about
you
this is nicer, but I couldn't like. I'm literally standing on it. Like, what's different, bro? Like, no,
Also,
I like that.
you can like throw smokes into B from here.
That's what I was just testing. Like, you could throw some really good executes.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't really throw is Molotovs from down there.
No.
This will be pretty interesting.
And you can also do it from A side even, and the other way around.
That's pretty cool though. I like when you
Yeah, I
can.
was thinking this is gonna sort of turn into like I feel like it's gonna play a little bit like the bathrooms on Overpass, where like the T's are gonna have to use nades to like block the CTs from this angle, like use like a smoke top of banana here, so that they can throw their executes, right? Like you're gonna have to like there's gonna be a lot of control fought for like up around here.
Yeah, I can see that. I like that you guys got rid of the tree. I really like that you guys got rid of the tree. The tree was awful. It just was an RNG fest. This is way better.
Yeah, not the first
This
to
is
say
nice and
that.
clean.
Like the tree was actually the bane of my existence because I managed to op everybody through it like it was a fucking bullet magnet. See, did you guys
Yeah,
change
that
the
was-
storage areas much? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're exactly the. Oh wait, no, this box is taller. That's cool. So instead, this was just like a box that went to like head level before, right? Wasn't it? Well, I think it was head level before, and I like this better because you kind of just, even though you're pretty fucked, like you're also a little bit more
Yeah.
safe.
Either this box is shorter too, or this roof is higher. Either one, because you used to have to crouch on this, like when you jumped around the corner. Like you'd have to crouch through. In 1.6, I don't know about Source.
Yeah, I don't. No, that seems about the same to me at least.
Yeah, I know, because I remember, like, obviously there's the famous Edward clip from 1.6,
Yeah.
where he jumps up on here and just one-taps the entire team bottom mid, and he's just, like, stuck, like, just crouched on the box, just can't move, and just one-taps all of them.
What do you guys think? Is it like better if you?
I actually think this is better. Like, I think this is
Yeah.
better than the other one.
Yep.
Like, having it more open like that, I think is good.
Also, there were like more boxes here as well.
Yeah.
Those are gone. So those are my like. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Was there one?
Yeah, you're
Over there,
right.
Maybe.
I think
Yeah,
that
only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
you could
there
like
was one
play the
attached to the
headshot like
pillar,
here.
right?
Yeah, this area is like I like that you guys removed a lot of the boxes to like cut down the claustrophobicness, like with Molotovs. I think that's really good.
It's like on the topic of being claustrophobic, I feel like this used to be a lot deeper. I feel like you don't like much, and
Yeah.
you're almost not tucked in at all.
You know what it is? Is the angle looks deeper when we're fighting it though. I feel like it's like angled differently somehow.
I think,
No, there's way more room in the other versions.
I think it's this wall is like at a sharper angle connecting to this one, whereas if this wall just got pushed back a bit, like just like spun.
Same for this cubby though. I think this needs to be like a little bit wider. You like
Oh yeah. That one, I think I agree.
Yeah,
actually. This one should
definitely.
be a little bit
This one
bigger.
100% should be wider. Yeah,
anything
just a
that's
touch.
like not enough room to work with. I feels kind of weird.
Because in CSGO, like a lot of fights, you know, your first thing is like you do crouch and like spray and fight like that. So being unable to literally just move at all, any sort of like little bit of movement, I think makes it feel bad. I don't think anybody would ever play that spot at a high level.
Yeah, honestly, what here?
Yeah, in here,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be played a lot.
No, I'm
No,
saying like in
no,
the
he
current
means how it
state.
is right now.
Like in the current state.
Oh, you're kind of just yeah.
So yeah, I guess like the biggest changes are like like I already said, T-spawn and the open skybox. So. and
No,
some
I
areas are
honestly,
more
I really
wide.
like the map. Like it's really
Yeah,
solid.
it's beautiful. I love it.
And like you guys said, like some places are like claustrophobic. Yeah, again, like we have to see how it plays out, and then.
I think for this one though, right here, like I think it's like the angle of this wall that makes it feel that way. I think imagine if you leave like this corner exactly where it is, right, but then just push this side like back more, and like just sort of open it up that way. I think that makes that like almost completely fixes that problem in there.
Maybe that also makes it possible to like make it to spam it again, like from this angle.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's always so fun
I think
to
that
do.
fixes most of
That
the problems.
spam is always so fun because it's always some rat motherfucker sitting in there to begin with. Did this always exist? This cubby? I can't remember.
No.
So this is a new dynamic you guys are throwing in. Okay. To kind of combat that
probably
opera.
the biggest change on the map, actually. Yeah, this will change the dynamic of Kitty completely.
Because as soon as you could just throw one flash off this wall to like push the opera back off from the box right there, and then now they always have to be worried about somebody crossed into this corner. Like it just changes how they have to peek the angles completely.
Not wrong. Personally, I'm a big fan of the sewer changes. Like, man, that whole this whole area is just so much nicer. It used to be such a clusterfuck, to be honest. Like, I mean, I love the map, don't get me wrong, but there were some ratty angles in here.
Yeah, dude. Right at this corner, there used to be like tons of different rat angles.
Yeah, you remember like the box to the right? Oh god, the box to the right was disgusting. You had to like come up and like clear hard right, and then you could go forward.
I don't know if you guys remember this clip because it was 1.6, but there was a super famous clip of Kubin who was playing for the Polish team in 1.6, and you used to be able to like open the door and then close it and crouch in it, and you could like freeze it on one spot without it being fully closed, so the door couldn't open or close. Like it was just stuck, but the player had to just stand here the whole time. And they counter-stratted this team because they knew they went sewers on pistol, so he just stood here and blocked the door, and they all tried to come jumping out of the door, and nobody could come out. Like they were all just stuck inside of sewers, and then the rest of the team pushed through B and was waiting at the entrance above sewers for them.
No, and I think the storage area right here is like way nicer too. I like how this area's been cleaned up. You guys this is going to be interesting, like this hold position. So I'm glad to see that like a lot of this stuff got cleaned up, so that way that you can't just drop a Molotov and create an absolute clusterfuck of a situation, you know? I don't know, Chad. I want to like say something, but the map, like I'm such a simp. Like I don't even like have anything that I really want changed. Like fuck, it has all the staples. They've added some quality of life stuff for the map. The visibility looks great. This was a big problem area in the old version in terms of visibility. Like, I don't know, man. I'm sure there's going to be some stuff that comes out when they do playtests. This map is, man, I don't know if I'm like hyping up too much. I don't know how you guys feel like looking at it if you've never seen it before, if you feel like it's bad, good.
Thanks for your time as well.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks guys. I really appreciate it.